Hello students, I am Dr. Tanmay Vishwash. I welcome you all in my channel Chemistry, the Mystery of Molecules. I hope you all are fine. So today we are going to discuss a multiple choice question presented on front of you. Such kind of question could be useful for the exams like BSMS, IIT JAM, BSMS, BSc, MSc or CSIR, NET, GATE, even IIT JEE or NEET, those kind of exam. Okay, so this question, I request you student, please read the question carefully, pause the video, try by yourself and write your answer on the comment box. Don't be confused whether my answer will be right or wrong. Whatever is it, write it on the comment box because you need to accept your situation and remember self-evaluation is essential for improvement. So I think please pause the video and try by yourself. I think you have tried by yourself, so it's my turn to give you the answer. First of all, I shall give you the answer in details and after that I shall explain how to solve such kind of question less than 30 seconds. Okay, so before going to details, I have a small request. If you really like my teaching, please subscribe this channel, Chemistry, the Mystery of Molecule, and if possible, please support me through Patreon because without your support, it's very difficult for me to upload such kind of videos for you on a regular basis. So please go into the problem directly. So, see, what is this condition? Just look at the reagent and try to find out what the functional group or reactivity here. This is actually lithium liquid ammonia THF. This is nothing but condition for Barch reduction. And by the way, I have already uploaded many lectures on Barch reduction, like simple electron donating, electron with in presence of electron donating and withdrawing group, and finally few MCQs. Please visit them if you want to learn further. And this is what simple. So what is expected? Now Barch reduction is nothing but in this case lithium liquid ammonia reaction. What do I mean? So this lithium in presence of liquid ammonia, what it produces? It produces lithium plus solvated ammonia. So this is actually solvated lithium plus. You may consider this is solvated. So along with that it produces something else, that is electron, that is also solvated. And remember, this electron is actually the reducing agent. Okay. So from the name, as you can see, this is a reduction reaction. So question, where the reduction will occur? Based on our literature knowledge, as I previously described this video, one aromatic nucleus here, aromatic nucleus here. Generally, Barch reduction is either on aromatic nucleus or alkyne. So no alkyne, the aromatic nucleus. So where the reaction will occur, that is the question. Actually, better if I say this question want to know the selectivity of the product. Question where the reaction will occur. See, so before going to details, let me give you slowly. And by the way, since it's a big molecule, it is very easy. It will be very easy if we fragment this part. Where the reactivity? Reactivity is either on this phenolic ether, means ether of this phenol, and another is direct phenol. Rest of middle part is unaffected. So just focus. What about phenol? So if you keep phenol under this reaction condition, what it will do? See, lithium in reaction medium, after reduction, what it will produce from this actually, lithium amide you may consider. And this is a very strong base. Not only that, electron is a reducing agent and electron is a base also. So what it can do, this OH bond, it will react fast. And what it will result? It will result in O minus Li plus hydrogen gas. Okay, we know that lithium, if you take lithium and react with water, what it produces? Lithium hydroxide plus hydrogen like water. So these two, this. So similarly, in this case hydrogen will produce. So first step, what will be the product? In the first step, the product is this acid-base reaction. So after this, what it converted? This lithium phenoxide, means it's a phenoxide. So if I compare phenoxide versus benzene, which is electron rich, obviously you will say sir, phenoxide, because proof of the concept is Raman-Tiemann reaction, where first phenol is converted into phenoxide, then only it will be able to react with the weak electrophile like dichlorocarbon. I have uploaded a dedicated lecture, main dedicated lecture on Raman-Tiemann, please visit. Now fine, this we understood, that it is more electron rich. And if I look at, see, you can understand the story a little better by using a diagram named Fauss diagram. If I draw a Fauss diagram, in aromaticity chapter you will find this thing in details. So just I am giving you a brief. So actually you need to draw a hexagon inside this circle. This is this, and these intersection points are the orbital energies thing. This is the energy axis. Okay. So benzene has 6 pi electron. Just put 6 pi electron, and these are the HOMO. And what is the LUMO? LUMO is this, where the electron goes. For example, if you want to do the Barch reduction of benzene, where this electron will come? This electron will come in the LUMO orbital. Okay, it is conjugated with this O minus, which is highly electron rich. So, LUMO is not electron deficient. Okay, so if LUMO is not electron deficient, or better to say, this is a little tough, maybe just remove. If benzene is electron rich, so will it be interested to take electron? For example, you are not hungry. At that time, if I give you biryani, will you like to eat? Obviously not. You don't say, oh, I don't like it. So that is the thing exactly happens. Since it is electron rich, so it is reluctant to take electron from the dissolving metal reduction part. What will happen? It will remain in salt form. Point number 1. This is versus point number 2 is, this is OET, phenol. Phenol attached to OET. So what if in this case acid base reaction not possible, and these will follow. In this case also it delocalizes electron into the ring, it makes activate, but not like that. That's why reaction will occur. So first one electron from dissolve this thing, what it will result? It will result in, this is OET. I am not going student details mechanism. Please visit to the corresponding video for the details learning. Okay, so this is the negative charge. So after H plus, better to say where this liquid ammonia. Okay, so ammonia is a proton supplier. So from ammonia it's reacting and it produces OET. This is one hydrogen. In the second there is a electron, means this radical is a 7 electron species. So it will again undertake 1 electron and convert this into this OET. This is a negative charge because there is a 7 electron radical. Right now additional 1 electron, negative electron. This is carbonyl. Now it will take further 1 electron and ultimately converted into this. Okay, so this is the thing. Means there will be 2 double bond. One is attached to OET, another is opposite exactly this thing. Now I guess you have understood whatever I have explained. So this is nothing but I haven't explained anything unique. This is a very common chemistry of this Barch reduction, namely. Now in this case, this molecule, let's draw this. So where reaction, first step, this will remain O minus. So this is Barch reduction condition, this one. So what it will do? So this will remain as O minus lithium plus. Now as it is, now second step, just draw everything. I know students, sometimes you may feel that sir, this is a very big molecule, it is very difficult. Sometimes during drawing we make mistake. I agree student, it is true, there happen mistake. But that's why you need to do practice more and make your mind alert, sharp, so that such kind of mistake doesn't happen. And for this purpose, one best strategy is meditation. Please try. So this is OET. So as we understood that 1 double bond will be attached to this and exactly opposite 1 double bond. This is. And after H3O plus, what will happen? First of all, the lithium liquid ammonia reaction, it's a basic medium that will be quenched. Second thing, this O minus will be converted into OH. So which one is this option? In this case, only this is carbonyl, not possible, not this is. And now the question is where the react, why not these options? See, first of all, this reduction, if Barch reduction happen only, this is possible carbonyl. So means if this question appears in your exam, okay, I'll come. So not possible, this is not possible, gone. In this case, this bond is broken. In Barch reduction, oxygen carbon bond never breaks. This is so not possible. Very easily you can come. Now the question is, if this question given in your exam within 30 seconds, how can you do that? First of all, you need to understand what functional group will react. This or this. This will not react. This is OH. It will be O phenoxide. It will not react. Only this will react using simple phenol, either this and this. Now question, in which option this is not reactive, because I have H3O plus given, so it will regenerate. This is gone, only this versus this. Now what about this and this? This is OET, this, And this oxygen gone, not possible, student. You don't need to think even more. Based on your common sense, you can end up the answer. But I always request, please don't only hope for the common sense or tricks. Try to read the reactions carefully, because if you read enough, after that you use this common sense, that is the best. Otherwise, there is a chance you may get success, you may be failure. And we can't take risk of 1 year of our life. We should not do that. So it is better to read properly. Second point, that this part is unreacted. What message gives this? So this gives one important message, that is the reaction is so selective. That's why they doesn't destroy the asymmetric center in here, here and here. That's why this is given. And such kind of asymmetric center is important, because I'm not saying I don't know exactly about this molecule. Some cholesterol derivative have such kind of functionalities. Okay, so maybe some medicine like that, I don't know exactly. So such kind of molecules, such kind of stereoisomer is important in biological system, because of the bioorganic chemistry. So from that point of view, you can say why this, or how much important this Barch reduction actually is. Okay, so this is the end of the discussion. What we have learned? We have learned in Barch reduction reactivity versus selectivity, phenol versus phenoxide. So if phenolic ether versus phenol, because phenol converted phenoxide, that doesn't react, but phenolic ether resulted in Barch reduction. Follows the strategy of electron with donating group attached benzene. That kind of reactivity occur in this place, and ultimately end up in the product, and that is selective not only for the functional group, also for the unparticipating asymmetric center also. Okay, so this is the end of this discussion. I believe this video may be useful. Please write your opinion in the comment box. If you really like my teaching, please do like the video and press the bell icon so that you can get every single notification whenever I upload any video. And most importantly, please pass on your friends, because I shall be very happy if my hard work is useful for others also. So this is the end of today. Thank you again. Stay happy, stay blessed. See you in my next video. Bye bye.